Hey guys, this is Rahul here, and in today's video we are going to talk about 5 tips that can help you to crack your software engineering interviews. So if you are a college student and if you are in the third or final year of your college and your placement season is coming, and if you are hesitating or if you are feeling nervous that what is going to happen in my interviews and what should I do for that, then you are on the right place. So without wasting our time, let's go. So for this video, I am considering the situation. Suppose you have an interview of yours within a week or 2 to 3 days and you have a very less time left to prepare for your interviews and you are searching here and there what to do for that. So don't worry, I am here to tell you what you should do. So tip number 1, know about the company. The best thing you can do 1 or 2 days before your interview is to research about the company. If the company that you are going to get into is well known, then you can get the previously asked most interview questions of that company from the various platforms like Glassdoor or LeetCode, interview section, etc. And you can get the questions from there easily, and you can also check the company background, what kind of questions it generally asks, what is the company size from the job description mail of your college if you are preparing on campus. And if you are preparing off campus, you can go to this website Glassdoor and provides list of generally all companies that are present, good companies generally, so you can prepare from that. And why I am telling you to research about the companies, because in HR round they generally ask the questions about what are the company's clients, how much you know about the company, from how many years the company is working. So these are the general questions that you should be knowing about the company if you are applying in a particular company. Number 2, research about the most general questions that are being asked in the company, because most of the companies follow a particular pattern. If a company is hiring for a marketing role, then they will generally ask the questions like how you can convince others, how good are your conversational skills, and how is your personality, etc. They will focus on that. And if a company is mainly a tech-based company and your role is just going to be a coder, then these things matters less, and your quality of your coding and your skills of your coding matters a lot over there. So that completely depends from company to company, and as well as it depends on the role. So you can read the job description and then you can apply, and you can research about the most general questions for the HR round and few most general questions that I prepare, and you can also prepare them from few websites. And one of them is Interview Bit, that contains the most frequently asked questions of HR round and the technical round. So you can refer to that website also. That's name is Interview Bit. Questions like what are your strengths, what do you like for the company, describe yourself in 3 words, what do you prefer, money or learning. So these questions feels like that they are very easy, but if you haven't read their answers once, then you might get hesitant to answer them because these questions are very confusing. So I will highly advise you to take a look on the answers and the solutions of these questions so that you can answer them in a good way and in a good manner, and you can create a good impact on the HR or the hiring manager. So tip number 3, if you are applying for a SDE role, software engineering role, or a developer role, you must be able to code. So it's not like I am saying that you should be able to code only, right? Look, if you are applying for a job, I think that you must be prepared for the coding round, right? But what I'm saying is, being a coder is a different thing and being a good coder is a different thing. Means you should be able to explain your code to the recruiter. Means suppose you are writing a code of TP, suppose you are writing a code on dynamic programming of, you can say, long comment subsequence. Okay, what most of the candidates do is they just watches the problem, understands it, and just implements and shows to the recruiter, okay, this is a solution. One way is this, and the other is you first read the problem statement, you tell the recruiter, okay, this is the problem, you make him understand what the question is saying. In front of him, you try different approaches, starting from the brute force using arrays, then gradually engage into recursion, then on dynamic programming, how you can apply memoization, etc. So this is stepwise along with the recruiter. Means you are taking the recruiter along with you, and you are understanding the things, you are discussing with him, you are making him understand how you are implementing your code, and that creates a different level of impression on the recruiter. Means then you are considered a good level of a problem solver. So I will highly recommend you that you should be able to code, and also you should be able to explain your code to others. So for that, if you have some time left for your placements, then what you can do is you can make videos of yourself explaining the code, or you can explain the code to your friends. How I used to practice was, I used to tell the questions to my friends. Means whenever they hand out in any code question of easy or medium or hard level, I used to research about that question, and then I used to explain them about the solution. So that helped me a lot. That helped me to understand the questions very nicely and how I can explain them to others. So That's how it works, and you can try that as well. So tip number 4, be confident and enthusiastic. Why confident? Because most of the time it happens that if you are giving interview of a first company, there are a lot of hopes you tie to that job for you. So you consider that, means your mind goes to think like, what would happen if I am not selected in this company? The fear of fOr, the fear of getting rejected, a lot of things runs in the mind. So a lot of things happens in that role. But what I will advise you is just keep yourself cool, just keep yourself calm, try to be confident. Your voice should be competent, you should sound confident, and you should speak within a flow so that they can understand, okay, this is the guy that we want. So just be confident, be enthusiastic. So 5th tip, ask questions. Just ask questions about the company. Means when the recruiter say in the end, do you have any questions, then you must have a question about the company. Just prepare a good question, okay? Just research a lot about the company and prepare a damn good question that you can throw to the recruiter. Not like the question that what will be my salary or will I be getting leave or not. Not questions like that. It should be a good question. It should be an intelligent question so that they can consider you as a good candidate. So few additional tips that I want to give you. If you are preparing for on-campus placements and your placement season is going to begin, these questions are very general questions. When you go for placements, when you are sitting in placements for the first time, these questions confuses a lot. So I want to give you a few advice. Dress formally and professionally, okay? Just wear white shirt and black pant or something like that, and always wear a tie. If the weather suits in your area, then try to wear blazer or coat or something, right? Number 2 is arrive on the time on your interview. If you are getting late in the interview, then what will happen in your job? That creates a really bad impression. Just try to be on time, be polite and respectful, okay? And be honest about your work, be genuine, don't try to fake things out. Suppose you have made a fake resume that I am forces candidate master, I have built those projects, I have interned over here, and you have done nothing. Don't try to fake things. Be as much as you can. Just try to be genuine, because that's what company wants. And that was it. And these were the tips that I wanted to give you, and I hope this helps. And you can subscribe to the channel if you like the video, and you can follow me on socials as well. I will be catching you in the next video. In the end.